Good evening, people. It's me, Eric. Dropping a vlog. Recent circumstances. I was I had high hopes. I was excited, kind of nervous after having two partners before, which one didn't last the first day because I knew I was gonna have to fuck him up. He was giving me a hard time. He was an older guy. Some many years of experience, supposedly driven for different companies. I was gonna have to fuck him up. Second guy, he was fresh, fresh fish, He didn't get with the program, you know what I'm saying, doing trip planning. Instead, he would Google Map everything. And he woke me up because in the last second in Google Maps, it was sometimes, but it depends. I mean, if you keep it on, it won't change on you, but if you're off and on it, you turn it on and off, it will reroute you to somewhere else. So this dumbass woke me up, and it got in his case about so many things. Like, damn, dude. Like telling me, hey, you know what? This road, you didn't know if it was it has a clearance issue or it's not meant for trucks. But you're driving through it, you should have taken so. I mean, it was a whole ordeal to the point. I guess what got him to jump ship because I told him, hey, you know what, bro? I'm not gonna help you. If you ask me for help, don't bother asking me. And that's when he wanted. He's like, fuck no, I'm not gonna help you. I try to help you. And then you want me to help you? That's gonna cost me arrest. Okay, now recently I just had another guy, third person. Fuck, dude. He's a Haitian. I think he's from Asia. He's Haitian or Nigerian. But this motherfucker got on my nerves. Like, this fool is like my cousin, or worse than my cousin. Like, me and my family member were talking about lying. You lie so much that you believe your lies. So this is the type of guy that I was dealing with. That he lies so much that he believes himself. Like, anything he says, sometimes he caused me to believing in myself that I was doing too much, and sometimes I feel like I did, and he caused me to think a lot, and I try to ease back. And I picked him up on this load from what load? What did we pick up? Okay, went from Long Beach. I had to pick him up in Long Beach. Damn it. Oh, from when I picked him up in Long Beach, then they gave us a load just after I picked him up, not too far from there. And there was a load heading to Texas. It was hectic driving with them because I tried to show him trip plan, and then he doesn't even listen. I started noticing shit. He does. But when it really got bad, just before getting to the delivery, the motherfucker hit the bridge. I was laying down. I'm not even sure if I was sleeping. And that woke me up because the way he drives, I get the feel he's driving like a freaking car. I even asked him, hey man, you're a little too close to this car. And he throws fucking numbers, yards, and this and that. And to me, it's like, whatever, dude. Whatever, because I don't want him to get to me. Well, the point of the story, he hit the truck. He needed help. Yeah, I did. Right before I did that, I ended up taking pictures of where he hit, the damage he caused. And yeah, I did help him. But as soon as I got in the truck, I started sending a report. It's like, fuck. Start reporting them. Hey, you know what? This fool fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they already knew I had problems with them because I I didn't want to drive with him, but that, man, maybe I'm overdoing it, I was doubting myself, and what happened is that, I told him, send him pictures, and yeah, and then a lot of shit went down. They were telling me I gotta switch seats. I didn't want to switch seats. Oh man, this fool gets off. Like I say, when you're gonna get off somewhere, get off where the customer's close to the freeway. This fool got off far away from the freeway because I noticed, like, in the end, that there was a freeway close to the delivery, but he went with Google Maps, and we had to drive miles to get to the delivery. Okay, right after he hit the vehicle, he was going to take a residential area. He was going to go to a place where it's residential, there's no trucks. And when he made that one turn, I wasn't even too sure, because I look at residential, like, whatever. And just when you think it couldn't get worse, where he made that turn, I was like, I don't know, just turn, because this dude is taking forever. I mean, I don't know how, like, the way he doesn't listen, because look, right after he made that turn, there was a sign flashing, when there's a school's active, you gotta go like 20 miles per hour. And I told him, hey dude, see that right there? It says 20 miles per hour, dude. This kid's, you need to go like 20 and down. And I looked at him, and he's not even listening, like he's mad. I think he was mad. And then, and the thing is, the point to where I said that what couldn't get worse. I think that's what I said. There was a cop posted up. I know when I turned to the speedometer and looked what he was driving, he was going 30. But I know at one point he was going 34 as a possibility, because I didn't see him going 30 miles per hour. And when that happens, when there's kids around, there's no mercy. I mean, there's places you can go like maybe 5 miles and up, and that's as far as you go. But when there's kids involved, yeah, that's the speed limit. That's 20 when it's flashing, because there's kids around. Well, the thing is, this fool sees the police and gets up his seat and points at the police, points at him. And the police sees him because the police is pointing at us. And I'm like, fuck. I can't believe this idiot is doing that. Seriously. When he gets to the door of the police, this dude becomes aggressive. Really aggressive. He even says, hey Eric, wasn't I driving 20 miles per hour? And he kind of, when he blinks, he blinks with both his eyes. Like, he doesn't know how to fucking blink. I just looked at him and I just turned and looked forward and didn't say nothing. I was like, fuck that. And I reported that to the company. I told him, hey, you know what? This dude got a ticket. He hadn't gotten it yet, but he's gonna get it, because just for the fact, I don't think there's no mercy for that. You go 20 and up on a school zone when it's active. No, and then the way he was acting, like, he was telling the police this, and they had to call another police, because after I got off the truck to check the truck, he was telling me, I had to call the other cop because the way he was conducting himself. He was really aggressive. Really aggressive. Oh, man, that didn't make it worse. Right before when we stopped, he wouldn't get his license. What he should have done is stay put, talk to the police officer, and tell him, you know what, my license is stored up. Can I get it? But no, right away he stopped, took his seatbelt off, and went looking for his license. I was like, what the hell are you doing? It's like, man, dude. And then the cop is right there, impatient, and he's wondering because he, like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, like, cops are on their toes. If anything looks suspicious, and that's before he asked me about the speedometer. He was like going 20 or below, which he wasn't. And he gets in the truck. He starts talking about the cops killing me and shit like that, like, all crazy. I'm just waiting for him to touch me. I think he was doing to intimidate me. I think he was mad. I'm not even sure. It's like, whatever, dude. You know, I know I'll fuck him up. I know I will fuck his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Just letting him touch me. Because he fucked up a lot of shit. And I gave him a lot of grace. Okay, and then to make things even worse is that, because we've been to that location. Hold on. Okay. No. We've been to that location already a day before. So it was like a Sunday. And we did good that day. I don't know how we did good, but we did good. But this all took place on Monday. So I memorized the buildings and everything, the entrance. This dude forgot everything. I thought I had a fucking bad memory. I thought I said to myself, man, I got the mind span of a freaking pigeon. You know, I got 8 seconds and I forget. This dude is like, it's like, man, dude. I mean, dude, we just passed. I'm telling him, you know, make this turn. No. Then we had to turn around. And he wants to go somewhere the opposite way, and I'm going along the edge of the block. I know where the entrance is at. It's not. There's an entrance that leads to the entrance, which is on the other side. But I'm going around the block, and he's going. You know what? And I'm just trying. It's common sense. You know, if the customer is in that area, so you know, you gotta go around the area, and that dude tries to go the opposite way. Oh no, this is no, dude. I'm telling him, go, turn left, and then when we get to the entrance, oh look, the entrance is there's a sign pointing like saying there. Okay, this is okay. If you're watching it, the sign says visitors, and employees. Now there's one that points like this up. Meaning not up, but go straight, all trucks. And he gets into the visitors employee parking. He's like the entrance. And I told him, what the hell are you doing? No, it's right here. No, dude, don't you see the fucking signs? You gotta be paying attention. He still wants to go in. I tell him, the sign saying all trucks over there. Now, I start fucking cussing him out. The company already told me after you hit the bridge, we have to switch seats. So this dude, when he gets to the entrance, they don't. That's not our I don't know. Fucking, I hate Amazon. I hate these motherfuckers for real. So I don't like them. I think they do shit to fuck with you. Seriously, because we have our appointment at what time? 16:30. Which is 16:30, which is 4:30. And since our appointment is at 8:30, and what happens is that after we went in, I told him, you know what? By company's orders, we have to switch seats. We switched seats, all right. And the trailer is heavily damaged. It's like the tandem wheels are sticking out. They're not evened out with the trailer. They're sticking out. It's like it's making the trailer move to one side. It won't move straight. It'll move sideways like that or something like that when you're pulling straight. I noticed that after we left, like fuck, because I didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. Like talking about the part of the trailer sticking. I was like, what the hell? I didn't even see. I don't know what he's talking about. But when I got on the seat and made the turn and was moving, it's like, oh shit. And I had to check everything. And I was pulling it out, and I was like, no, this is out of service. So what I did is that I parked like maybe a good 150 feet to 150 to 75 feet away from the entrance, next to a park. And this idiot is telling me, oh, get in the entrance. Says, no, dude, I'm the one driving, and I'm like viewing the entrance. I can only view so much because in the entrance there's like a program facility, and then it's a road that leads down, but I can't see down there. Like how big is the parking? Like can I make it inside there? He's keep on assisting, like he knows what he's saying. It's like, shut up, dude. I'm not sure if I told him to shut up. But the point is, the company ended up terminating him just because they got him an Uber. I think they talked to him. He got all his shit out, and they got him an Uber. And I guess he couldn't get a plane ticket, so I gave the boss. And I gave the boss his number. The boss was upset. I gave his personal number. I was like, oh, shit. I said sorry. But then he talked today, and we were talking about it. He says that'll give us information. He didn't deserve it. This dude was fucking whacked out like crazy. You know what? I think everybody's crazy. You know, I think like one of my last co-drivers, he was crazy because he was stuck in the hood. You know, when we had conversations, like as I said some things. I don't know. We talked about some stuff, but he was, you know, if you were institutionalized, you're crazy. Well, you're crazy. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, or brown. You're crazy. Anyways, this fool was insane. He talked about he was a boss, a manager. Anything that I say, he used against me. When I told him I had 2 co-drivers, that, oh man, look, you had 2 He find weakness in anything I would say. Anything I would do. If I wasn't looking at him, he would nod his head. Causing me to nod my head like that. It made me fucking sick. You know, I talked to one of the women that work for us. She's a black chick. I told him that he's Nigerian. I'm not sure what I said. He said she told me, she warned me. I even told him, oh, she warned me about people like you. But this motherfucker, he had to go. My boss was mad. Fuck up the trailer, caught a violation. And the things when I told him about the speedometer, how much he was driving, he wouldn't listen to me. He would just... Man, and he's a victim. I don't know. Tell you the truth, yeah, that victim mentality. The cops looked at me kind of weird because of my tattoo. See my chin, my neck. Fuck, it's like I'm fucking alien to them. Not like the illegal kind, but I'm like out of this world. Well, the thing is, he's off the truck. I did want to somebody, but then I thought about it. No, because my company has a lot of policies I don't like. One of the policies, supposedly, if something like that happens, I gotta switch seats. Fuck no. I was scared. He fucked that trailer up. I knew it was fucked up. And not enough. Not after I got on it, I knew it was really fucked up. I couldn't get on the freeway. It would have taken that trailer would have taken 2 lanes just to get on the lane. It was a hazard. Well, they didn't get it fixed. They just prepped it up, took some wheels off, and then they put them in the trailer. Oh my gosh, that's the shit. They put the wheels in the trailer, like 4 wheels. They threw chains on the tandems, you know, so it'll be it was prepped for safety, you know what I'm saying? So nothing would happen to it. But when it came down to unloading, damn, I had to take the wheels out, taking them back in. I had to ask somebody in Amazon. I was like, fuck, hope these motherfuckers they have some grace or mercy to help me out, because those fucking wheels are fucking heavy. I mean, say my wheels. I mean, the ones you put on the trailer. And even in the steers are fucking heavy too, I bet. Jeez. But this young man helped me out. I was fortunate, you know, because I didn't know how to do this. Should I unload while the wheels are on it? Or it's like, fuck. Well, anyways, that was my third partner. And I'm not going to get another partner. I told my boss, hey, you know what? With all those policies, and I want to say more stuff to my boss, but I said, you know what? I'm not gonna team up, because after I had Brandon, then Kingsley, I don't want to deal with that shit. And then we're dealing with policies. No, I don't want to deal with. I just had enough. So that's what it was, you know. No more partners. I mean, if I do find somebody, like, no, fuck, no, I'm not sure if I want to now. I don't know, man. That's just humans. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, and brown. We don't get along. Yeah, you might get along. I noticed, just to fuck with one nationality, saying, you know, if you're. I remember one time some black dudes team up to when I was in night transportation. They're trying to. He's rubbing this dude. Well, he was by himself. He was rubbing me the wrong way intentionally, so I had to leave with my dog. Then he got with some other black dude and made just the body posture, like the way they're moving around the yard, like they were looking for me. They knew where I was at, but they were like looking like they were looking for me, even though they knew where I was at. So I had to put myself in the position where nobody was around. So as soon as they saw me, that was alone with my dog, and I was just standing. They didn't proceed trying to gang at me. They just moved forward, because I said, you know what, I'm gonna fuck up these motherfuckers. Fuck that shit. There's nobody around. I don't need to turn my neck. I'm just gonna charge these motherfuckers. One other occasion. I don't know, it's more occasions. But every occasion is different, you know, because the way sometimes I need to talk. Literally, I need, like, there was this one Hispanic dude. He was like me. He was like built. He was fat and muscle, but just bigger. He was like I'm like the XL. This motherfucker was like double XL, meaning he was bigger than me in every way. Shit. Look, this was crazy. He was fucking with me, and then the other truckers were fucking with me from the receiver. I think it was the receiver. And everybody I noticed had different intentions. Like some white dude, I know there were two white dudes, a youngster and an older guy. I know the older guy, he was racist. You know what I'm saying? And it benefited him that all these motherfuckers, which were white, Hispanic, I'm not even sure if there were any black dudes, because I remember there was one dude, he just like kept himself. But I'm not sure there were any black dudes anyways. But I knew that fool was racist. You can tell. The other dude was white. He was I'm not sure he knew the other Hispanic, but he sided with the other Hispanic, and everybody else did. And I know the Hispanic bothered him about my tattoos, you know, because tattoos, it fucking people get intimidated because of tattoos. You know, they become aggressive because they're intimidated. They'll do little shit here and there, but when it comes down to like wanting to really do something, they won't take action. Nah, I mean they'll nitpick at you to see how far they can get. But that's all it is, because this guy was in that same predicament. Like, he was nitpicking, so like how far you can get, because all of them were nitpicking, even him. And there was a point that he said, well, you gonna do something about it? Like, were you gonna do something about it? It's like, I didn't say that. I didn't say I was gonna do anything about it. It's like, dude, okay, yeah, I did say I was gonna do something about it. All right, we'll meet outside. It kind of, like, I kind of paused, but then I shook it off. And then the white dude and I think the other truck drivers were like, oh no, man, don't do nothing, man, don't do nothing. Okay, well, then he already backed into his dock. And then I was backing up to not to not just to set myself. And as I was backing to set myself to see where my door is at, and then set myself to back into my spot, this dude sees me and gets off. Like, fuck, for reals? For reals? Like, I mean, the position that I was in, I would have looked like I was at fault. And no, I didn't stop my truck. I just kept on going. I didn't say nothing. I just looked at him and just kept on going. And when I find the spot, you know, I start setting up. I did my setup, then I backed in, and that was like getting close to put myself off duty. He got off the truck and went towards mine. I think he was like maybe good 4 to 5 docks away from mine. So I got off the truck and I stood next to my truck, and I was like, I don't know how it went. He didn't appreciate the way I talked to him. I told him, like, look, man, you know, like, he didn't get, like, I was with him to get close. He was like, he was way further from me, arm distance, because if someone gets close to you, like close, like arm distance, then I'm gonna put hands on you. And if you try to go fast, I'm gonna swing first, because I don't do none of that fucking squaring up shit. But back to the story. This dude who was Hispanic, he felt offended. It's like, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna say sorry, and that's what you're here for, because he hasn't done shit. And I started explaining to him, you know what? You like the spotlight, but I don't. Yeah, that's right, I do. And it's like, yeah, but I don't. I just like to mind my fucking business, man. For real, like, that's it. You know, like, well, you gotta be fucking with me then, you know. Then he starts saying, were you in the military? He's like, no, I've been in prison, and I'm not even trying to glorify. Yeah, that's right. You better not glorify. I don't know. You try to like step on what I'm saying, but I'm not trying to glorify prison. It's because the way I carry myself, it's like, you know what? I don't clench my hands. Like, fuck, no. I clench my hands because I made a mind. I clench my hands as my hands are meeting your face, your chest, your nutsack, you know, like your liver, your throat. When my hands are clenched, that's where I'm gonna connect. But you know, I didn't have to clench my hands. It's like I'm just waiting for that moment, you know. But he did say that if I was like in the military, he's like, no, I'm not. But I've been in prison, but I'm not glorifying it and smearing my experience. So anyways, like, I didn't care. In the end, we had a conversation, and it came down to the point where he wanted me to walk back to the truck. I know people do that because it's been done before on me, like trying to be tough, like having me walk back to my truck. It's like, oh, but this time I didn't. It's like, you leave, man. This is my truck, dude. He left empty-handed, for reals. But the point of the story is, man, I know there was a video about my teammates, different ethnicities, dudes getting your nerves, trying to fight you different ways, approach you. Some of them might even a white dude one time trying to approach me, spitting in the floor. I know when white people spit, it's like, it's an offense, you know. And he didn't do shit either. And I had other white people do some shit too that I was ready. It's like, fuck it, dude. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 3 things. I'm gonna lay my hand on you. I'm gonna lay my hands on you. I'm gonna fuck you up. And it depends what order it is, because no, I don't deal with that shit. I don't square up. Fuck that shit. I did that shit. Don't get me wrong, but because everybody does it. Everybody does it because they're scared of getting hit. Alright. I was scared, you know, for those, and then after a few punches, I was surrendering. You know, you gotta build a stamina to fight. Like the pain tolerance, know how to punch. You know, like do something that can impress people around you, make those connections on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like deliver those punches, those kicks. You know, fuck the style. Just fucking hit them. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, uh, yeah. Don't like working for my company. That's another story. Bye.